Gone, but not forgotten. History buffs at St. Thomas the Apostle Catholic Academy are on a mission to learn the history of their Woodhaven community and document it in print, photography, and film for generations to come.
History is important because if you live for let's say for me, 13 years, since I was living in Woodhaven for 13 years, I knew nothing about it. So when I joined this history club, I wanted to learn more about it. I was interested.
To belong in the history club, it's like a great opportunity because we get to find out where we live.
Talk to you about the map.
Under the direction of teacher Patricia Eggers, the school history club has teamed with the local historical society to explore events and people from the past.
First, what we did was we had a timeline right there on the blackboard. And we started in 1900. And we went all the way up to the present day, and they plotted world events and national events. And then we started to figure out the local events. So that gave them a flavor to where Woodhaven fit into the big world.
You know your state's history, you might know your city's history, but when it comes down to knowing your neighborhood's history, that's when it gets a little bit out of focus.
We've been trying to find out more and more about these people who have funded and basically built Queens. So if we can try and preserve all of this and put it make it a little global, people can know how Queens and Woodhaven got to be.
2 years ago, students conducted interviews, wrote, produced, and edited an hour-and-a-half documentary. Now they're creating a historical coloring book, studying Forest Park, and discovering local notables in an area graveyard.
A lot of the gravestones go back to the 1700s, and it was exciting for them to unravel this and then apply it to history, the history classes.
Someone else from the Kittle family who has whose ancestor goes all the way back to that family.
One of the Van Dynes, he actually used to be a soldier.
We didn't know why the Williams were in there. Good job.
A lot of times students memorize dates, memorize activities, but this was like a hands-on.
They're learning amazing video skills and editing skills, and they're learning amazing research skills, but we also have a lot of census data that they look at and old newspaper articles.
Every time I work with the students here, I learn something new.
Every student gets a Catholic education that's morally, ethically, and academically.
When they walk around the streets of Woodhaven, their job is to basically set an example of living the way Jesus has lived. And to me, that's what's going to change the world.
Reporting from St. Thomas the Apostle Catholic Academy in Woodhaven, where history is made every day, I'm Marie Elena Giossi for Currents.